Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of our Rimworld Beta 19 playthrough with the Cold Foresters. We are one day away from our growing season here. Still snow on the ground, so I'm hoping we can get it started as soon as tomorrow, though it's not really looking like it if it's still freezing and snowy out. But this season I think we're going to go crazy and just get plots of planting all over the place. And try and avoid what happened last year, which is, very limited supply of vegetables. Now, we're also kind of... Okay, good. I see Mal here making some medicine. Or he was. Oh, he's going to get cloth. So this cloth stockpile has been exhausted. That's good. That makes me think that we are producing medicine here. We can just check. I'm going to get rid of this room overlay here. Colonist bar, visibility of zones... Which one is it? Learning helper. Room stats display. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that off for now. I think if you hit T, you can kind of turn it on and kind of get a sense anyway of the overall beauty, which is sort of mostly what you want at a glance. Now, still a little bit of research to do. We are almost pretty much done with our researching. We've got one more ship construction tech to finish. And then, maybe we'd want to go for multi-barrel weapons. I don't know. I haven't gotten a good sense of... I think Philly is holding our minigun, yeah. I haven't gotten a great sense of whether or not this gun has been effective. I'll have to keep a closer eye on that. Let's see, we've got inspired surgery from Matthew, who is an okay doctor, a 6. Let's see, we've got a hunter lacking a ranged weapon, Julian over here, one of our newest colonists. Although you do have double passion for melee. Do we want... So now that Ayaka is gone, we have Tico and Nolo. Do we want a third? Yeah, I think I'm okay with a third. We've got a Thrumbohorn laying here. Why don't you grab this instead, and we'll take you off hunting, Julian. Sorry to interrupt your cooking there. Yeah, you weren't even good at it anyway. You have a passion for it, but you have a double passion for melee, so we'll go that route instead. But yeah, there's not enough activity here. I kind of off camera went to the work tab and tweaked some of these bills. I increased the crafting priority for quite a few food. A cougar is hunting the cougar for food. Okay, I'm guessing you're going to hit one of these traps. No, and I can't have you target, but Matthew, why don't we draft you? Get you over here. Are you hunting cougar 2, perhaps, here? I think Matthew can handle this. If this guy revenges, all our turrets will jump into action at that point, and you can see him going now. Okay, I want to have you run. I think Gumball and Al can take care of this if need be. Don't need to. Alright, so that cougar is down. One colonist idle. Okay, that's already gone. Okay, here's some clothes making. Oh, that reminds me. We had a bunch of... Yeah, we still have our 55 cowboy hat bill, which I'm going to, for now, move down. I mean, we're still... Actually, our leathers are kind of being depleted at this point. We still have a couple... We still have plenty, but... Not for long if we keep cranking out cowboy hats, I don't think. But, I am going to make this maybe like 25. So after you make your parkas and your pants and your button-downs and our pants... wait. Right. Come down here and just, keep making cowboy hats... just for the purpose of selling and nothing else. Travelers passing by, nothing to sell. They're using our bridge. It's good to see. So we've got some tattered apparel. Oh, these guys are on the road, right? These guys are coming back from the uranium trip, in which we could only carry like 175 out of 800 or something. Kind of disappointing. But as soon as they get back, we will set up that turret. And I'm thinking maybe we can lay the blueprint right now. Given the range of this thing, if we put it over here, it could basically cover... So right there, it's covering everyone north. And south. Oh, and then some. So we could put him maybe here. Yeah, I kind of like that. I worry a bit about limited line of sight, but for attacks either direction, that should be a big help. I'm going to go ahead and lay it down now. So we just plop it right in the middle? Yeah, sure. These things can't be moved, so I don't want to be too willy-nilly with it, but I think that'll be fine. Cargo pods, right in our base. What is this? Turkey meat? It's like the game knows what we need. We are down to 68 meals and no raw food. But it looks like the temperature is... Let's see, I'm going to pause it quickly because I think it is growing season, so I want to kind of do a quick review here. At least I'll just slow it down at least. Not world, I want wildlife. Yeah, elk. Go hunting for elk. And that'll be good. Where's the Arctic wolf hanging around? Way down here, so he's probably not a problem for now. So we've got our tree farm, got our heel root farm, got cotton here. This is all smoke leaf, that'll be fine. What's going on here? Something blow up in here? Oh, the cargo pods just came down. Oh, blew a hole in the roof too. Do we need to repair that manually? I think maybe we do. Actually, hold on. No, that will get repaired on its own. Last season we didn't... Let's see, what is all this? This is all potato, okay. Your hay grass, corn, potato. We can go ahead and expand you a bit now that we've done that. Now that we've dried this up. Are these both done? Yeah, so that one's finished. Let's deconstruct you, save some power, and get materials back. You've got one more to go, but nothing that's wet is going to be captured by your next expansion, so we'll deconstruct you as well. Maybe we'll pave this in, I don't know, we'll start moving certain items such as, I don't know, maybe we move... Well, probably not this. I don't really want, you know, decomposing bodies that in that central of a location, but, well, and this can't be moved. What are the material costs like? 2 advanced components. Yeah, so we probably won't rebuild it, but going forward, this could be like a kind of a machinery area, easily accessible. More crops down here: corn, potato, strawberry, cocoa, which I'm not too crazy about, given that it looked like it didn't survive the winter. I'm gonna make all of this hops, I think. Hopefully, we'll get one nice harvest in. Something like that. Hop plant, hop plant. I'll tuck it even more over here. I'll just fill the whole thing. There's not much foot traffic, so it shouldn't slow anyone down too frequently. I'll keep all these as is. You know, I'd like to get one more of these in here, both for looks and just because we haven't been keeping up on the beer really. Outside of a real growing season. Are these soils the same? They're both 100%. They're just a little bit different. Oh, this lichen-covered soil actually has a slower walk speed, 81% compared to 87%. This is all slower then. Might want to consider paths around this direction here. Now, can I reconnect this now that I've extended that wire? You know what? I'm almost certain I can. So it's not doing it on its own, but I'm going to force it to by doing this. And then I'll have to remember to come back and reconnect this to this wire here. Yeah, chem fuel drill is turned off. I'd like them both turned off until our mining crew gets back. We also have this outpost, which I would like to get to. 5.5 days. So we don't have a ton of time. But we really want this Resurrector Mech Serum. That will bring, I assume, any corpse back to life as long as it's not rotten. It's kind of, I don't think I've used it, so. And maybe it works on animals too. We could use it for, I don't know, owl or something. Should anything happen to him. Her, rather. Okay, more growing. I don't want to leave it at that. Maybe one more big corn patch. Well, it doesn't have to be huge, I guess. Something like right here, all along the water. It's kind of out of the way of our foot traffic. This is going to pack our fridge, and I don't know if I want to maybe extend our fridge out here, maybe. Which wouldn't interrupt our pathing too much. Just maybe a block here. Or maybe just build a temporary shed for vegetables for any overflow. Although if we did that, then we might have to kind of split this between meat and vegetables to make sure that meat would always have room. Otherwise, it could fill up with vegetables, and yeah, the overflow would go into the vegetable shed, but then there'd still be no room for the meat, which would have to go in here. Unless we make a completely separate freezer for the vegetables, but I was thinking just covered and maybe cooled slightly would be plenty to keep them around for, I don't know, like a season. I think they last. So we've got our transport pods ready to go, which is the way I think we're going to attack this outpost, just to save time. Let's get moving. I'm curious to see what kind of crafting happens here. Okay, we got the synthread parka going. That's fine, I guess. We do have the hyperweave that I keep saying we needed to do something with. Unfortunately, though, it's like you can't use it for armor, which I think would be cool because otherwise the cloth flak jacket doesn't really insulate as much as we need for the winter. Eclipse. See, I mean, I guess our parkas could include hyperweave, yeah. Maybe I just make a bill for 2 hyperweave parkas. Assuming we have that many, which, let's see, 150? Not quite. We have enough for 1, so we'll do clear all, hyperweave parka, do 1 time. By the way, Devil Strand is selected for these 2, right? Yeah. Although it's not coming in too fast yet. I don't see anyone wearing it. It's pretty noticeable. Just a big red parka. These do take a while to grow, though. 22 days. Tattered apparel. All right, we checked this. It's still just the guys here. So, and Johnny, you're wearing a cowboy hat for some reason. Your helmet, maybe your helmet became tattered and you decided to take it off on the road. I don't know. Good to see some crafting here. Yeah, Mal was our full-time researcher, but I have since bumped his crafting priority up before research. All of his crafting jobs, really, with low-level crafting being primarily being his number 1 priority. Is this not all wooded? Let's get this. Oh, right, we have a little growing zone here. More corn. Is this... Did I cover this? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Why is the planting not happening? Who is... So, Arison, you're now going to grow before you do anything else. Engie's caravan has arrived, and... Oh, Engie... So they started eating kibble. So they actually weren't grazing as much as I would have... Or foraging as well as I would have liked. And Lines and Johnny were there, both primary growers, so they're a day late from what we want, but we should see some planting happening pretty quickly here now. Mike's deconstructing these. Excellent. Get a few components back. Starting to see meals fill up in the kitchen. That's great. And look at these guys go. All right. Paco, you still need to be unloaded, but you're just wandering. I guess people are getting to it. Hopefully everyone in the colony can help, not just the people that went on the caravan. All right, so assuming we can get our crops down within a few days, we'll launch a little party after this. We've got 4 days to do it. Maybe we'll just take guys that aren't necessarily great at planting. There are, what did that say, 9 enemies? Oh, we've got marine armor here. It's tainted, though. Johnny's in a sad wander. That's probably where the hunter lacks range weapon. No, that's Engie. Engie's not carrying a weapon for some reason. Oh, right, Engie did have a tough time while we were mining. So Engie, when you're done, come grab this. Johnny, he ate kibble, yeah. Philly is picking out. Philly's a gourmand, I believe, so it might not be because she's in a bad mood. Right, she's a gourmand, so that's just going to happen from time to time. Let's see. Nolo, Tico, and Emmy. That's right. So Julian is now melee, so I'm going to slide Julian down one spot here. I thought we had 3 of these. Oh. I think Ayaka was wearing one when she died. And so it's in this coffin somewhere. Expression for Ayaka. Bears depiction of Ayaka Selkirk was her name, wielding a grenade. I don't remember her ever doing that. An encampment burns in the distance. So her defeating a stronghold is depicted. Oh, the turret's going up with our uranium that we just brought back. Now, how much are we left with now that it's all been dumped off here? 173. Kimmy started a social fight with Mike. Both in the hospital. Bruise and a crack. And a bruise, yeah. Kimmy has bloodlust, so she's going to start more social fights. And we are being raided. Several separate groups of pirates from the outlaw vampires have arrived. And they're going to use sappers, huh? I wonder if we have time to finish this off. Who is close by? Lines. Kind of inconvenient timing while we're still trying to get crops down. We really haven't gotten too many down, although I'm glad to see the hops go in. I know ultimately it's not as high a priority as food, but I would love to get that beer flowing again. Anyway, let's see where these guys are. Several separate groups. So here's one group. Pretty heavily armored. We got a Doomsday here, triple rocket launcher, minigun, assault rifles, and the Molotovs. I assume there is another group somewhere. Yes, here we go. Triple rocket, LMG, assault rifle, triple rocket. Okay. Not a ton of guys. Hopefully just those 2 groups. And hopefully this Arctic wolf gets hungry. Although you can no longer see what wild animals' needs are. Okay. I don't want to waste time, although... Man, I really do want to get this turret up. Well, they probably aren't going to come through these corners. So this turret being up might not help too much. In fact, it might make it easier for them to destroy depending on where they come in. So I will leave it. But we are going to go ahead and draft everybody here. Now the question is, where do we go? Let's come meet down here for now. Kind of get a look at what they're doing. I actually kind of like the idea of... What our animal situation like? Are we all going to be drafted? Cougar 2, you're just too small still. Yeah, so everyone else except the Cobra. Arison, you fight, right? Yeah, okay. I get you confused with Emmy sometimes, who does not fight. Now, I kind of want to get a little bit of mortars going here. Pacheco, why don't you jump on one right now? Johnny, you do the same. Oh, Johnny's wandering, so I can't control Johnny. He's out of the fight. Kimmy and Mike, a little bit injured, but fine. Julian, why don't you jump on one here? We'll get a few shots off. Everyone else is going to group around here. What about this side? I think we're getting too far from here. Let's split off half of our guys. So, NG, Mal, Lines, Arison, Kimmy, Julian, and Tico. Let's get you guys over here. This is a larger force, I believe. Yeah, so we got a couple extra guys on this side. Maybe they're not going to use sappers. They're coming right in. I would love to see the trap take a couple of these guys out. Okay, this guy may. These guys have their own ideas. Although their Molotovs, I don't think are going to do anything to our walls. They would have to melee our walls. Up here. Okay. We'll get the rest of you guys that are hanging back up to our usual spot. Julian, let's get you over here ready to attack. Same with Tico. One guy down. Hopefully the Doomsday guy gets hit by a trap too. That'd be nice. I don't really want to see a Doomsday rocket come flying in here. Great. And they're already fleeing. Okay, so some guys were going to go sap, I guess, but others decided to jump in. We got a prisoner here. That guy's name is Von Shield. Okay, I thought it said Vod. Now, these guys are already just turning and running, or... Yeah, I guess so. So, everyone here that's not melee. I want you guys just to pop out right here. Oh, they are coming in. Okay, so... Oh, these guys are fleeing. They're in blue. That tells you that they're fleeing. Tico, I'm going to undraft you, and you capture Lady. Julian, and the rest of you. Start making your way over here to support these guys. Oh, and we have turrets. We have mortars still going. I don't want those going anymore, so... You do that. Who else was on it? Was it Philly? Julian? I don't remember. Maybe... I must have re-grabbed him when I did the draft and send down. Okay, they're fleeing. Hopefully Paco stays out of it. Paco, really quickly. Why are you unrestricted anyway? Animal 2. Anyone else unrestricted? Oh yeah, all our alpacas got unrestricted after their return home, I guess. Okay, so Paco leaves. This guy's in serious trouble and he's dead. Alright, that's it. Let's unrecruit everyone. Let's see. We'll see. He's capturing Lady, who's a jailbird. We'll see what her stats are like in a minute. We'll unforbid. And actually, we got a major break risk. I'm going to pause it so we can take a quick look at that. What is your problem, Nolo? Intense pain, drowsy. I think you have the parasites, right? Sensory mechanites. Oh, and you beat the plague, luckily. It is still causing you pain. Yes, you're in a bunch of pain. Oh, by the way, evidently I missed a wedding happen between Matthew and Emmy. I probably was staring right at it and didn't react to it. I apologize if that's the case, but that happened at some point. I do remember a party up in this area, and we changed this so it would be a gather spot. I don't think that was a wedding, though. But anyway, like I was saying, this Doomsday rocket launcher, that'll be something nice to take along to the raid of the outpost up here. 3.5 days, okay. Our travel time there will be instantaneous. We're going to take these pods. This one's got a little too much fuel. Well, we might not need to take all 4. Fully healed, good to see. I didn't restrict anyone from that fight, did I? No. Medical emergency for Lady. Oh, here we go. Lady, you are staggeringly ugly and a fast walker. A little bit of spread passion, another melee person, someone else to help with mining. The cook, another artist. And you have passion for crafting, although the low-level jobs don't increase your skill, so I don't know how we would get that skill up without letting you make some really crappy clothes and things. Alcatraz hit a trap. Oh no. Taking damage from it. Okay, I can't jump to location, but let's find Alcatraz here. He's getting treatment right then and there, which makes me think this is pretty deadly. Way to go, Serrano. Way to jump on that. Alcatraz, what happened to you? Wow, but you're missing both front paws, but that didn't happen just now. Just now you got pretty bad jaw, nose, and body crack. Your moving right now is none. Luckily you didn't lose a third paw because your moving is none. Okay, it's affected by all these things. Presumably, I mean, you are moving without your two front paws. And we can't really do anything to help with your paw situation, short of, I forget what it's called now, the serum that regrows limbs, or heals your worst injury, essentially, but if your worst injury is a missing limb, it'll regrow it. Okay, meal's doing okay, but still not doing great on the raw. Turkey we will always take. 2 wolves roaming about. Only a matter of time before they come into our base. Mike with inspired surgery. So right, lady, how's your health? You are addicted to alcohol, which is kind of inconvenient. Otherwise, you'll be okay. You know, people aren't going to like you, but you can help out with some jobs. What are we up to anyway? 16 colonists. We do still have an unowned room there. Oh, 2 or 3. Yeah, we've got a lot of people bunked up together. 3 couples over here. Yeah, Matthew and Emmy, Mike and Arison, Engie and Big Red. Hopefully you guys are all actually in a relationship. But I think we still have 2 more weddings coming. I mean, we missed the first one. I remember having 3 announced. So Alcatraz is going to be okay. And did we get all those weapons hauled in yet? Looks like we have. The traps are rebuilt. Here, this I would like to be longer, actually. Granite. Okay, yeah, we can swing that. So we'll do something like this, and we'll build. Well, first we'll build the doors, so we can reach the traps on either side without walking over a trap. And then we'll throw just 2 more steel traps in. Alcatraz has miscarried but can walk again. That's too bad. I'm sorry, Alcatraz. I think you were late stage too, weren't you? That's too bad. Let's see. So what's it going to take to recruit you? It's a fair amount of resistance, but not much difficulty once we get you there. Someone still needs a kidney. Depending on how good they are. Let's see. Left kidney destroyed. Arison. Arison is slothful and abrasive. Pretty good planter. Can't do dumb labor. Okay. We're not going to organ harvest just for Arison. No offense to Arison. So we will try and recruit you. Julian's on a shooting frenzy. Timberwolf is hunting Nolo. Well, Julian's a melee person now, so that doesn't help us too much. This Timberwolf is coming for Nolo, who's just out here minding his own business, planting trees. The traps haven't gotten him yet, and I haven't responded whatsoever. Matthew. Melee attack and release animals. Maybe one of your animals will run and get that Timberwolf. Nolo, meanwhile, run out here. And actually, stop right there, Matthew. Try not to hit Nolo. Actually, Nolo's going to get in front of you. Timberwolf is retreating. Now, Matthew has released animals, which includes Al. Maybe because the animal Al doesn't see this animal as a threat yet. Al's not gonna respond. Or is he? Yeah, Al's just ignoring him. Okay. So we lost some steel. Alright, where are we at? 1.7 days. Let's get this launched now. So, who is planting here? We've got Lines, Nolo, Johnny, and Arison. And Nolo... yeah, I guess you could plant cut first. It's still fine. Now go ahead and grow first. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have plant cut higher, actually, for when we get a blight or something, and we not got to manually do that. So, Arison, Johnny, Nolo, and Lions, I got to leave them behind. They got to finish getting these crops in. But everyone else has to act now, so Arison, Johnny, Nolo, Lions, okay. Let's just send 4, but I am going to change the fuel back down to 51. Much easier to increase it when we need to than to take stuff out like we do now. Like, they won't take any chem fuel out of there. I'm almost certain. We'll load a group of 4. So Lions and Arison, no. Julian. Wow, you eat a lot. So probably not the best person to take. Philly, you also eat quite a bit and you can't forage. Having a doctor is nice if we bring Kimmy. Serrano can't fight. Tico doesn't eat much. Yeah, we'll take Tico. Crap, I'm sorry, I've already forgotten who our... Was Tico one of them? No, Nolo, Lions, Johnny, Arison. Okay, Nolo, Lions, Johnny, Arison. So I think we will take Tico. We will take... Pacheco eats too much too and doesn't forage. NG. Johnny is a planter. We'll take Mike. We will take Big Red. And we'll take Matthew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should be enough. We might come back and take an animal if we have room, but we're already getting pretty low. We will take 15 simple meals. 20. It rots in 2.7, so let's take like yeah, 2.5 is great. We will take herbal medicine. Take a stack of 25. 15 regular. We'll take 10 psychite teas. 10 joints. We'll take the yayo. We will take a little bit of steel for... We don't have... Oh, geez, we only have 18. Yeesh. Oh, right. We're not mining right now. This... okay, I have an idea for that. Uranium we leave behind, obviously. We will take... We'll take both lances. I don't want to use them, though. We've got 5 people, so 5 bedrolls. 1, 4, 5. We'll take a 12-pack. And we'll take some special weapons here. We'll take a triple and a doomsday. And an incendiary, just in case we need to light something. I'll take one of those instead of grenades. That should be good. And then we'll take like 750 silver. We might run up to Hatter and buy some things there. Our caravan mass is fine. Our mass here is fine. So I guess we will take maybe... Al weighs 280 kilograms. Wow. Take our warg. I mean, the warg will be able to feed itself. We could take a body with us and the warg will eat that. Might be too heavy, but... wow, Gumball eats so little. But he is heavy. Oh, he's not as heavy as Chianti. Let's take Gumball. He's bonded. We're still under. Our caravan's fine. We'll have an animal with us. I'll be happy with that. And I don't think I'm forgetting anything, so we'll get that set up. And if they, hopefully they can get that loaded in less than a day. Yeah, we got 1.7 days. Shouldn't be a problem. And a raid's coming again. Transport pods nearby. They're going to sap us again. I hate to let this go, but I think we're going to have to let the outpost go. Let's see what is landing here. Bunch of shield-belted melee guys. What is this guy holding? Oh, just a spear. Oh, that mixed with his armor vest makes it look like a like some mechanical spike thing. Alright, well this isn't terrible. Can we hold off on this and still let our guys fly out? I don't know. We'll think about it and we'll take care of that next time. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you then.